Right, Thursday morning here, and we're starting the weightlifting week 3, day 3. I was kind of nervous starting this today, in fairness. Anytime I see squats that are heavy, I start to get nervous. So what we're at today is here, we just started the first set. We got 5 sets of 4 at 136 kilos. It's up from last week. We were doing 5x5s last week at 128. So we're just gone up a wee bit more than this. That was the first set done. It felt not too bad, in fairness. But I don't know, it could be like them front squats the other day. We'd have to see how we get on, and we're like 3 sets deep. But so far, anyway, so good, and we'll just keep at it here. Fourth one's tight. Right, second set done, and it's going good. The only thing I need to stop doing is, seeing whenever I came up with that last rep, the fourth one, I was like, oh, I was tight. I need to stop telling myself that's tight, because it'll get in my head as I get into these later sets, and then I might end up missing. So I need to get that out of there, but a positive reinforcement saying it's not too bad, it's only 4. Anyway, what we'll do here is I'll just show you what we're actually at for the day, the whole plan. We're going to be doing, this is a strength focus day, which has got back squats, deadlifts, push press, and a wee bit of accessories. 5x4 on the back squat, which we're at now at 85%, 136 kilo. The deadlift, then we've got 4x2s to do at 90%, 190. Now that is going to be beefy. That deadlift we done last week was 4x3s at 85%, which was 78, which might have been too bad. But 4x2s at 90, 190, looks a bit more daunting than what actually might be. Then we're going to push press in 4x3 at 80%, 78 kilo. And then we've got some accessory in, some glute ham raises on the GHD. And we'll do 4 sets of 8 of those. Right, 2 done. We'll get into the third one now. So in between these sets here, whenever I'm resting, I'm just watching back the squats, and they're actually looking not too bad, hey, considering this is the heaviest I've squatted on the cycle, and in probably over a year. So I'm really happy with how they're going. Now I've got 2 more sets to go. Just need to keep it focused. I'm not doing much singing or jumping about or nothing in between sets a day or during reps. I'm literally anxious and nervous about getting these over with, so it's just full concentration here now. I was like, see, to be honest, when I seen this at the start of the week, I started to get like, I nearly felt like I had a bit of anxiety coming up to the set of squats. Like, that's probably a wild way to be. I know there's 2 things you could look at it. You're like, geez, like, you know, it shows that you actually care and you don't want to feel it. But at the end of the day, like, you're only in weightlifting, so you're just having a bit of crack. Like. But it's just getting the balance between enjoying it and having fun, and then taking it too serious that you're actually getting worked up about it over the last couple of days, which I have been. But we've 2 more sets to go. But see, even though I'm stressed and anxiety about doing these sets, see, whenever I hit that last rep, like, it just releases, like, and that feeling is worth the anxiety and the build up, like in the 3 days prior to this, to do it. Do you know what I mean? But that's just me again. I could be a bit of a wingnut up in here, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get in the next set now. It's a bit sticky, but fuck. Fucking yes. One set left, we're nearly there. Hey, I'm 3 reps away from getting this monkey off my shoulder today. I'm heading to Boston now in the morning, so I feel great now getting away to do with this all done. And then when I come back in, I say I'm going to keep the day 4 on this weightlifting, which is like usually a mixed snatch clean jerk day. And I say the percentage, that's 75% working at. So after having been away for 5 days, that's going to be just nice to come back in to get us ready in for week 4. So I'm looking forward to getting away now. We're away early tomorrow morning, 4:30. And looking forward to it. So one more set to go. 4 reps. Please, no misses. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm just delighted. Absolutely just over the moon happy with that. Deadlifts now. I'm actually really calm. James Taylor, Carolina on my mind, even came on the shuffle there. It's like, what a soothing, slow song for what I was doing. Good tune, but a wee bit slow. Anyways, deadlift now. I'm going to just throw this bar on the floor. I'm going to start picking it up and putting it down with 4 doubles at 190. So when you build up to that, and hopefully we can get that nailed off as well. Jeez, I am happy with that. Hey. Oh my God, like that is some feeling. Hey. And if you've ever done a weightlifting cycle or you've ever done anything at all that means a lot to you, whenever you kind of like accomplish it or hit it, it's really good. Hey. The only thing that I found that I worked really hard for one time was a 100 kilo snatch. I built it up in my head as if like that was the pinnacle. If you could snatch 100 kilos, then you were, Jesus, I didn't even care if I had never weightlifted again after that. And funny, when I did hit that 100 kilo snatch, you know, it was the most underwhelming thing ever. It lasted for maybe about a minute, the like happiness, and then it just like disappeared then after that, and I actually felt really bad. I was like, oh my God, I feel horrible here. It was that much of a high and it was built that far up that whenever the job was done, then you were just like, whew, came right down. But obviously we're trying to chase that 100 again now, so we get another crack at that feeling. Right, we get on ready now for these deadlifts. Right, deadlifts, 4x2s at 90 kilos, or 190 kilos, right. That is heavy. First set at 190 felt not too bad. Definitely wouldn't say it was easy, but it wasn't too bad. 3 more to go. It's just the first one, hey, getting the momentum, just getting it going. Once you've had up your grand, it's the second one's easy. First one's hard. And then we just sit here for a while, wait, look at it, procrastinate, look at it, take a couple of minutes and then go again. Halfway there now, 4 more reps to go, 2 sets of 2. Just on that second rep there as well, you could see there's a bit of a wobble as I was coming up. It's just that from where I've been dropping barbells and where we've been dropping barbells for years here, there's like wee bits of the concrete starting to like pothole almost. So whenever you're coming up, you could get a wee bit one side higher than the other, and that's why she kind of wobbled with it. But no, not too bad, right? 1 more set of 2 to go. Hey. Right, that was by far the hardest one. That first rep of the last set was hard. We are done. the two parts that I was the most nervous about for the day are done and dusted. Push press next. These push presses are going to be 4x3 at 78 kilos, so they shouldn't be too bad. But see the thing about the deadlift in there, like that 190 for 4 doubles, like, I don't know, like, I'm not a wild fan of going wild heavy on the deadlift. That was a wee bit heavier than what I was actually hoping for. But it's just, you could hurt your back. You definitely could hurt your back if you try and push on. So just if you are deadlifting, hey, I would just be cautious enough about it. Hey. Only go as heavy as your form really allows. See if you find your back starting to round or anything, just call it. I personally don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on it. Now that's not to say that you can't ever go heavy. Obviously you can get a program and progressive overloaded with percentages every week and keep building on it, and then that will allow you to go heavy. But I just wouldn't dive in the deep end straight away. Hey, if you are not used to deadlifting, and try and go buck mad at it. You need to have a structure in place, otherwise it'll end in tears. You can definitely feel these triceps and stuff after yesterday. Remember, did that at bodybuilding piece all day. Probably not a great idea to do that before the day, but here we are. Right, second set. Right, so you've got 3 different ways to get the barbell from the shoulder to overhead, right? You have your strict press, you have your push press, which is what we're doing here. So whenever you can get a dip and then a drive, but no rebend of the knee, and then you have a push jerk where you can dip, drive, rebend, and then go. But remember, just if you're doing these, it's push press, so it's one dip and then a drive then. So it's kind of semi-strict press in between a jerk and a press, or a strict press. Oh, good morning. Hello, pup. What's the story? Hello. Oh, he doesn't care. Ethan Pat just landed. That's a nice way to finish that up too. Last rep done, dusted. Wee bit of GHD stuff to do now in the glutes. 4x8, I think it is. Bodyweight reverse. Oh, I know what they're called. Glute ham extensions, maybe. That's the training done, folks. I have 2 more sets of those to do, but as I say, there's no point in recording them off. Who would be bothered watching me doing glute ham raises? Anyways, just so happy to get all that done. I was absolutely shitting going into that session, but feel great now. And I just know that tomorrow morning when I head away that I can just totally relax, knowing that like I didn't miss any lifts and everything's done, dusted. Just a great feeling. Head away now, enjoy myself. You'll not probably see a vlog now until probably next Friday. Really, we're not back until like next Thursday. So it'll be probably Friday before I'm back at it. I know I kind of vlog it'll be then. It could be a slow enough I want to get back into it. But anyways, we'll see you then, folks. And sure, another thing, if you're waiting on a vlog, you can flick back. There's about 500 videos now at this stage. Head back and take a watch of them while you're waiting on me to get back. Another thing too, see if you are not subscribed. I just had a look there the other day. I got 500 subscribers last night, right? I did have 500 subscribers before, and then whenever I stopped making the vlogs, people unsubscribed and it dropped away to like 490. Sorry. Now, the thing about it is, it takes 2 seconds to subscribe, right? So go and just do it. It's not as if you're going to make money out of it or nothing. It's just, if I know that there's 500 people watching me whenever I'm training, I'm going to definitely put in a wee bit more effort. Not that I don't put in enough effort, but it just keeps me accountable, especially whenever I'm training on my own. If I know there's 1,000 fucking eyes looking at you, well, you'll be like, geez, try and hit this lift and try and do this, that and the other. So if you're not subscribed, right, there's 50% or 52% of people not subscribed. Go on, just do it. It takes 2 seconds, an email, password, subscribe, and that's it done. And that'd be really appreciated. Right, folks, we will see you later on. Good luck.